Now we're going to look at a great example of an Amazon product listing, a successful one. Again, we're going to look at our silicone baking cup example because they have done an incredible job overall for, their branding and especially their Amazon listing. So this is going to be our example for today. And we're going to scroll down and look at every part of it. This both the title, the description, the bullet point description, and then of course their description down here as well. Because I think all of it together makes for a very successful listing. So let's start talking about this for a second. Again, we said that for a successful listing, you want to add a couple elements. One is the brand name, and they did that, Pantry Elements, right here. Silicone baking cups is the actual product itself. Again, I would have probably used a name for these silicone baking cups, give it a unique name, but that's fine for now because people know what they're buying. Then they start to list different things. You probably have seen Amazon listings where it's just one name and that's it. I say that you're missing out on a lot of opportunity because a great title has a lot of great benefits. It has a unique selling proposition. And here, they share a lot of information. They put the dash to separate all the information. Set of 12 reusable cupcake liners in 6 vibrant colors in storage container. I mean, that's a great, very inviting description of the actual product. They talk about muffin, gelatin, snacks, frozen treats, ice cream, or chocolate liner molds. They talk about its use and what people can use it for. They even add another unique proposition you can use for bento lunch boxes. They give a lot of credentials or a lot of informational detail to show that it's free food grade, BPA free, whatever that means. But for the customer, they all of a sudden think it's important. BPA free food grade silicone non-stick bakeware. They put non-stick because one of the big complaints of these things is that the muffins stick to them and they're really hard to clean. So they put that up there really nicely. So that's a benefit that they added as well. A vibrant collection. They just describe the colors. Because I think for them that's probably one of their actually I think that might be their big USP is the vibrant colors of it. Also reusable, so they put a couple of different USPs here. But it's good. At least they put a lot of information that would motivate the person to actually want more information about the actual product. So that's the title. The next thing that they did a phenomenal job on was the images. I mean, look at this image. It's huge. I mean, this looks like giant cupcake liners. Now, granted, they're not really this big. They're actually smaller. But the picture is so compelling in its colors, in its vibrancy, because one of their unique selling propositions was the vibrance of colors that you have. And, of course, they capitalized on it by putting a beautiful picture of all these really amazing colors. And, of course, like I mentioned before, you want 1,000 by 1,000 pixel pictures so that people can zoom in and get an even better view. And of course, they also added a lot of different pictures. They added the actual picture in the packaging, which is a great touch because people who see this, they see a lot more value because they can see through the packaging. They see the vibrant colors, like they said, and of course, they look like they're something that people actually want to buy. If they don't have it in their hands to touch, you can create the same experience by giving them a good picture that shows them what they're going to be taking home, what's going to be arriving to them at their doorstep. Then they start really getting creative. They start showing these baking cups with cupcakes in them. Look how beautiful this is. And I don't know if you know, but a lot of these were photoshopped or were created. They probably got some stock photo, and then they added these baking cups as the cupcake liners. It's a great job, too. You look at this one here. This is gorgeous. I mean, they probably got pictures of cupcakes and just added their liners, photoshopped their liners inside of this. Here's another one. And they might have taken this one themselves because it looks like it was taken on somebody's table. Then they did this, which they kind of put it in a beautiful array so they can see the packaging and all the cups times 2 because it gives you the amount that you get. They actually put even more pictures. Actually, they didn't. I thought they did. But sometimes there were other pictures that you could add here of happy people eating their cupcakes out of their cupcake liners, which you can get a stock photo and then Photoshop it as well. So they did a phenomenal job on their pictures. Very inviting. I like the different angles as well. It makes it look like, oh my gosh, I've got to have that. If this is my niche, this is what I'm really into. I want to create that same experience for other people. This is what I call the picture. Like you actually showed people what their lives would look like if they actually bought this product. So right there you see that they did a phenomenal job with this. Let's go now to the bullet point descriptions. Here you only have 5 bullet points, but let's see how they described it. Set of 12 reusable silicone baking cups in 6 fun, vibrant colors in a convenient storage container. Beautiful. Great description. Great adjectives like fun, vibrant, which I think is their USP. Makes people really get the experience that these people are trying to convey. Advanced BPA-free, FDA-approved food-grade silicone non-stick bakeware. People have no idea what these things are, but they sound very, how do you say, authoritative, and that motivates people to buy it. Versatile molds. It talks about all the different things it can be used for. No muffin pan necessary. That's another benefit. So primarily, they put a lot of benefits here in this list. They put features, but also they kind of enhance their features with a lot of benefits. So you don't need a muffin pan. Oh, wow. Now, of course, people don't know that not having a muffin pan is good or bad, but just by you suggesting it made it really important. Standardized, 12-inch baking cup. People, of course, they have no idea what that means, most of them. Or the ones who are really into baking see, okay, wow, they're a perfect fit for what I'm looking for. You can use it directly on a cooking sheet. See, I thought you needed a muffin pan for these, but actually now they've taught me that you don't. You just put it on a cookie sheet and you're good. And that appeals to some people. Oven, freezer, microwave, and top rack dishwasher safe. Again, more benefits because people are going to want to clean these. A lifetime replacement guarantee, a lifetime warranty. That's huge. People feel like, wow, if mine, don't do so well, or I lose them, or something happens to them, I'll get a free one back from Pantry Elements. That's great. So great descriptions because it talks a lot of features and benefits that people can really get really excited about. Also, they made sure that they put as the buy company was the brand. They made sure to put that. Look how many reviews they got. 225 customer reviews. And just to give you a quick look at the reviews, we'll probably look at later in another video. If you actually look at those reviews, what you'll notice, love them, they're great. This is not a verified purchase, meaning this person actually did not buy them. This other person right here didn't buy it either. This person did buy them. Verified purchase. And some of these other ones, this person did not buy them. So what did they do? They got a lot of people to test these products for them. They gave away maybe a lot of free product. They got people to test the product and give reviews. So look how they built their reviews. A lot of them were from non-verified sources. Then, of course, after people see these, they buy them, and they have a great experience with them. They put a verified purchase review on these as well. And then, of course, see, that's another one that's not verified. Again, get as many reviews as you possibly can by giving away the product for free or letting people test it. And then next thing you know, you're going to get natural buying reviews as well. But it looks really good to know you have 225 4.5-star reviews. Excellent. Let's look at now the description, and this is beautiful. This is a little hard to do. They actually were able to do some HTML on this to create some really, again, vibrant colors, which is their USP. And they created that, and they enhanced it, and they're really milking this for everything they have. So, of course, they put the different titles in different colors using HTML. The reason I say it's hard to do is because Amazon sometimes changes their policy on allowing HTML and not. So maybe when these people actually did it, HTML was allowed, or a specific type of HTML was allowed. You just have to figure out how to do this. Look it up. They have a lot of. You can go on Google and actually look up what the latest HTML is that Amazon accepts right now to be able to put on the description. And you could do this as well. I mean, look at this. They put a great title, a lot of benefits with bullet points or dashes. Again, a new title. Your kids will love it. Show your creativity. Convenient storage container. Direction. They give you directions on how to use it. They even give you and which I like too. Remember I mentioned about the 5 P's: the problem, the promise, the picture, the proof, and the push. They're all here. The problem is what? People feel like using a pan is kind of hard to clean. It's difficult. So they start talking about these easy release non-stick baking cups are reusable. And of course, people's biggest complaint is that they have to throw away these baking cup papers. And so you already touched upon it by giving them a great promise. And also, too, giving them an opportunity to find a solution for their problem. And that's immediate, and you already see that in here. No need to use a muffin pan. Just place the baking cups directly on a baking sheet. So you're talking about convenience. You start listing the benefits, the promises. You start talking about the picture. You'll love the fun colors. Kids love them, too. These vibrant colors include all these colors. It can show your creativity, and it starts going into the people imagining themselves using this actual product. And then it talks about I like the FDA stuff because that was proof that this is really like some of the best quality, non-BPA, authoritative information. That's all proof. And then, of course, at the end, click the Add Cart button at the top of this page to purchase your silicone baking cups now. That's the push. That's the call to action. And that, of course, motivates people to go ahead and do that. To add the cart button and then buy their product. So as you can see, this is an excellent example of how you want to create your Amazon product ad. You use a lot of benefits, your USP, your brand in the actual title. Use incredibly imaginative and emotionally compelling images and multiple images. Get a lot of customer reviews, either by having people test your product or giving away for free. A lot of benefit-driven bullet points that people can read, and of course some great descriptions talking about the 5 Ps, meaning the resolving the customer's problem, making promises, helping them picture themselves using the product or what they're gonna, how their lives are gonna be better from using the product, using proof by authoritative proof that this is really a great product. I would even add testimonials here if you can, and then using a great call to action at the end. So this is a great example. Use this for yourself. You can actually look this up. These people are actually the best sellers in their category. Yeah, it's a great example of how you can actually make a very successful Amazon product listing for yourself.